Hello everyone and welcome back to my time at Sandrock, the game where I am a builder and I'm trying to improve the town of Sandrock. It's been a few days since my last video on it, so let's jump right in. And once again, if you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel a lot. I'll try and put, at least 3 of these up a week. But we're getting toward the end, actually, because I believe that Act 3 has just finished. So Act 1 to Act 2 is Shonash Bridge. Act 2 to Act 3 is Little Woods. Act 3 is basically Bandit Life. And so this is Act 4, which is post-Bandit Life and Duvo's Conspiracy. Of course, Act 5 will be the very end of the game. But yeah, I've certainly been enjoying this run of it, and I hope you have as well. I've been trying my best to explain things as I go along. I've been trying my best to do things in a orderly manner. Sometimes I forget things, like, for instance, if I have a horse or a yak mel in this case, I'll forget that. But most of the time, I'm trying to do things how I would do it if I were living there in Sandrock. It's all about the immersion, you know? Because I guarantee you, I would get exhausted every single day collecting all this due. I would just be done. I would just think to myself, I really don't want to deal with this. Can we not, not collect the due? But there is a way, and I believe the Civil Corps is open right now, which means I should be able to go over to the Civil Corps and start dealing with a robot. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. See, the magic mirror is going to come in handy later. Not only as a way to get free haircuts. Well, somewhat free haircuts. But also as a way to auto-collect resources for you from your workshop. So all this due will be collected every single morning for me. And I am looking forward to that. I'm not afraid to spoil that, because that's just one of the many things to look forward to. Now, if you think about it, after everything that I've done for this town, it's only been a year and about a week that I started in this town. There we go. And of course, getting lots of ore. There we go. I should not have done the rubber scrap thing. I should also not have done the iron scrap thing, but oh well, I don't care. At this point, I'm just chilling. And finishing up these. Oh man. Dear Ben, hey, what a time to be alive. I guess with no one around to run the Commerce Guild, it's on us to make sure any commissions get done here for the next little while. You've done so much lately. Don't worry, I'll handle all the boring stuff till we get a replacement. Oh, one thing. If you get time, could you take a look at the peach statue? Seems big. It seems a bit shot. I think you'll need some limestone bricks, granite slab, and magnesium alloy to fix it. If not, forget about it. I'll take care of it in a couple days if you can't. Dear Trudy, or from Trudy. Ben, no one could have known that Duvos would infiltrate Sandrock. We are going to have an emergency meeting where Grace and Logan will discuss. We are going to have an emergency meeting where Grace and Logan will discuss the issue with the Silver Corps and come up with a plan of action. Please come to the Silver Corps if you have time. We would value your input. Wild's reply. Dear Ben, that's the spirit. You've really become such a professional in your relatively short stay in Sandrock. You've met a lot of obstacles along the way, but you always come out on top in the end. I've actually been thinking of doing a bit of traveling. We've wanted to visit you and do a little tour of the free cities, but the easiest place to go from Sandrock has been Atara for all these years, and your pa doesn't want to go there. Thinks they're all too stuck up. Everyone's nice to me when I travel to Atara, but I guess one bad experience can sour a place for someone. Oh well, Portia, here we come. And then we can take a boat to Vega 5. Should be great if we can just get some time off over here, which could be tricky. Let's just hope for the best. Yay! Yeah, go take a little vacation. Go take a break. Everybody needs to focus on self-care every now and then. You know?
Howdy.
Thank you.
I'm going to really miss chasing Logan. I mean, that's all we used to do. I'm trying to find a new hobby, but it's hard filling all this newly freed up time that still feels like Logan chasing time.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now then, is the road open? The road commissions. Peach Keen. Ah, gotta go get granite tiles. No! Ah, but the easiest way to do that. First. Nope, nobody's got anything I wanna do, and if there's still things left over toward the end, then I'll deal with it. Okay, so Heidi's over at the game center, beating the ever-loving tar out of a machine.
Thank you.
And I gotta go get more granite. Gotta go. Get a which means I'm gonna go here because granite. I think I have enough, but I want to double check and make sure. So, we found out not too long ago, Logan's not a bad guy. He was doing everything because his pod died and his last words were Sandrock and Duvos. So, Duvos and Sandrock. We found out that Miguel was one of those people who was in Sandrock. One of those Duvos people in Sandrock. And we found out that Penn was just bad all along. I don't know if anybody actually saw that coming. Kind of, I don't know. Some things that Penn said were a little iffy. And every single time he talked about capturing Logan was all about ending him. Stopping his reign of terror once and for all. Hey, psst. Hey, newbie, over here. It's me, your old buddy Ann. Seems there's been a little mix-up. See, they messed around and arrested the wrong person. And, well, you're a busy newbie. I'm not gonna bog you down with all the details. Could you see those keys over there? Could you just bring them to me? I'll give you a promotion. Can you even hear yourself? Utterly pathetic. Ben has the wits to see through any such ruse, and the integrity not to be bought by the likes of you. Indeed, a worthy opponent. Are you two half-wits blind? The newbie here couldn't put their shoes on straight without guidance from me, their glorious leader. Now, come on, newbie. Help your best buddy Yan, won't you? Will ya? Oh, buddy, old pal. Give me the keys. Think of what all I done for you. Give me the keys. Can you please just admit you did wrong? Come on, newbie. We both know I'm not too big to admit when I've made a mistake. Okay, just for you, if I just left 10 minutes earlier, I wouldn't have gotten caught. Now, please, if you please, the keys, please. No. Okay.
Don't stray too far into the deep.
Hello, Trudy. What's in here?
Howdy.
Oh, hey, Ben. With everything going on lately, I'm taking over teaching duty again. That's great. They need a good influence now. That's what I was thinking. So, Jess, where did you leave off with Miguel last time? We were talking about the history of starbees and how divergent evolution was accelerated by the chemical and bio leaks left behind after the Day of Calamity. I remember. That was the lesson he let us draw, right? He said, you can try and hypothesize what other creatures could have looked like. Haha, do another one. Now, Andy. How are you ever going to learn with your finger up your nose? Hey! Oh yeah, accelerated divergent evolution. Right. That'll corker. What else was he teaching you? He said I was real good at math, but he can get kind of boring. Math, science, literature, really. So he was actually a good teacher. Did he talk to you about the free cities at all? Huh? I mean, did he teach you about the history of the free cities, or how the free cities operate? No. He always said he should teach us about how the world works, that we need to learn for ourselves. I thought it was kind of silly. How am I supposed to learn myself if no one will teach me? So, he didn't say anything? I tried asking about it honest, but he kept saying no. Yeah, I kept trying to get at him, but he ain't budged. That's interesting. Huh. Go figure. What's some animal messages? It's like what Elsie does, talking to animals and junk. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, I think we'd better get started anyway. We'll have a history lesson today, then.
Hey, guess what? You're in the game now. I cleared it with the guys. Let's see. Logan's the tough one, Haru's the smart one, I'm the wild card. Don't worry about it, we'll play it by ear.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. I needed to be in the gang. That was the one thing I've always wanted in my life. So I appreciate it, buddy.
There you are. We were just listening to Grace and Logan. I'm still trying to process everything.
Quite the adventure you've had, huh?
Things really escalated quickly.
They did. One day, I'm taking a look at diagrams for the tunnel. Next thing I know, our town's a 9 a.m. war zone.
They handled themselves very well. I wish I'd gotten into contact with you sooner.
Right. Might I interject with a bit of questioning? So, you're with Alliance Central Intelligence?
Yep, they sent me in after we intercepted some telegraph activity from here to Duvos that kicked this whole thing off.
And Logan knew about this as well? How did that happen?
Duvos. The last thing my pa ever said to me.
In any case, Trudy, as you mentioned, the first thing you wanted to do is contact the Alliance. Totally get that. Understandable. But how about instead not doing that?
I beg your pardon?
We really got the drop on this operation. Duvos has no idea 2 of their plants just got made. You sending a telegram to the council will tip them off.
So, you've got a window.
I've got 5 windows.
Before they know we've got their boys, might be able to get in touch with Duvos. See how deep this thing really goes.
Bingo! They have been sending encoded telegrams from Sandrock to Duvos all this time under the name Tiger. All we need is for the Duvos criminals to tell us how they're getting orders, and we'll act as Tiger to make contact with their HQ. Might become the biggest intel triumph since the last war.
Don't reckon they'll freely hand over such information.
Justice, as you yourself may recall, I can be quite persuasive.
You did. Convinced me to start letting you into the ruins.
She also convinced me to, well, y'all already know.
She convinced me that her omelets are actually good.
Hey!
She convinced me to do all kinds of stuff.
Impressive track record, Grace. Well, go ahead then. I trust your judgment.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Right. And don't worry about security. I've already contacted HQ and got a crew coming in to take the criminals off your hands. We'll keep a close eye on them until then. Right, Justice?
I'm not letting them out of my sight.
Good. As of late, I've really become quite the fan of your work. Would you mind joining me as I pay our Devosian friends a visit tomorrow?
I'll make him sing.
Huh. That's what I like to hear.
So, what are you gonna do, Logan? You, still broke some laws back there. Even for a good reason.
Well, I'm gonna head back to my place till you're ready to charge me, Sheriff. I don't think I want to face the citizens until I face the consequences.
Actually, Logan, I was hoping you could stay for a moment.
Yeah, Trudes, let's catch up.
So, your paw...
It's been...
Are you okay? Sad?
Yeah, Trudes, he's gonna stay back a moment, immediately runs out the door. Okay, I'm gonna try and upgrade my machines. At least as much as I possibly can. Yay! Finally! Now, what do you like? Oh, you're a fan of the potatoes. Yeah, we'll get you lots of potatoes in there. I kind of wish you could clear out the old stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. There's a reason why I was doing composite rods. And that is because I should be able to upgrade. Wait, do I already have? Chromium. I can upgrade to alloy. First. There. Or aluminum, I guess. That's the aluminum axe. Nice. What do I need for the pick hammer? Aluminum pick hammer. Now then, what do I need to actually upgrade them further? I need agate. I need to go get agate. Lots of agate. See, now is around the time where I could just go and start upgrading all of my stuff. And this is also another time where I forgot I have a yak mel. Oh well. Besides, with Yan no longer in the running for workshop, it's gonna make it so easy for me to just thank you, Desert Hopper, for, you know, ignoring me. Okay, you attacked me. I was just perfect with letting it go. You all saw it. I didn't want to attack. I didn't want to hurt it. It decided that I was food. But fish are friends, not food. Now, is there any other random agate anywhere that I can find? Nope. So I needed a total of 12 agate. I got 14. Yay! So let's head back. Grab all the stuff I need for the peach statue. Actually, no, I need to get the gravel or granite slabs set up. Which shouldn't be too terribly difficult. It's basically 2 per machine. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, I got plenty of time. I am going to need a lot. of materials. Let's see. I need 2 processors now. Alright, be right back. Never mind. Thought my cat was getting into trouble. She's not. And before I forget, go. Drop a cactus, 4% chance to drop extra resource. Ooh, returning 2 points. And let's see if I can. And mining efficiency. Yes. There we go. I have now upgraded my tools. Bonitos. And cacti. Oh, yes. Go. I fully intend on having the peach statue done before I head to bed for the day. Okay, so how many blades do I actually... Okay, so let's go ahead and throw those on there. I need lots of chromium bars, which is fantastic. Come on. Just trying to make the most of the day. No. Aw, he's a good loyal boy. Speaking of, let's check on him. Loyalty 16%. I'm a stranger to him, but won't be for long. Alright, let's see if we can... I want to turn another one of these into the advanced one. DNA model. All right. Now that Ian's not here to tell us not to work at night, I'm gonna work at night. In the middle of the night. better statue.
Wowee! Nice one! Now our Peach looks as young as the day he was when he was immortalized for this particular image that we seem to use for all the Peach statues. Look who it is! Everyone's favorite mayor-architect duo. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Say, have you seen what the builder did with the statue? Pretty ace, if I do say so myself.
Oh, that looks so well done.
Fine work indeed. I dare say our Peach looks as young as the day he...
The day he was immortalized for this particular image that we seem to use for all the Peach statues?
Yeah.
Well, I hate to dampen anyone's spirits, but I'm afraid we have some less than stellar news to report.
Oh no!
Don't worry. It's not the end of the world.
We've been down to check on the oasis water source, done some measurements. We thought the water thieves were really straddling that relic, but... Well, have you noticed the water level going up lately, Burgess?
Our oasis water comes from a relic? What? Indeed. This is sour news. I'll need some time to reflect on the ramifications of such a revelation. The sacred water I hold so near and dear to my heart comes from Age of Corruption technology?
All right. Forgot that might be something that would bother you. That wasn't even the bad news.
Wasn't even the bad news?
He's been through a lot lately.
I really have. It's okay. Thanks. I can take it. What's the bad news?
We can come back later.
No. Let's just rip the bandage off.
All right. We didn't actually find the machine that generates the oasis water. It's somewhere deeper underground. But even when we turned on the flow of water into the oasis to the maximum, the water level isn't going up. We think the relic is on its last leg. We're going to have Chi take a look at it, but for now, we're going to need to keep the water conservation policy. Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was?
Same as it ever was.
Don't you all worry about me. I'll keep doing my best. Just like I know you will, too.
Thank you, Pastor Burgess. I'm glad we ran into you, too. We'll update you on the status of the underground water machine when we can. Stay strong, everyone. The Portia Road will be done soon.
Poor Burgess, it's just one thing after another with him. I don't think the poor guy can take any more. Okay. Okay, so... Dear esteemed partner, the net income of Golden Goose Entertainment LLC this quarter is $5,062 in total. The net profit after deducting labor, cost, water, and electricity cost is $1,795. According to your share in our company, you'll receive a dividend of $359 attached. I mean, it's money. Free money for quite literally doing my job. Let's go ahead and that. Oh, it's a Trudy mission. Okay. Which is good. Blaster. That's the aluminum. Advanced mechanical. Regular mechanical. Rubber. Fiber. Okay, so just fine wood, which also let's go and throw in there. And iron. Let's do more. Yeah, sweet potato peppers. I'm in. Actually, I need one more petrified wood. Keep forgetting I have a steed. And I can take the steed with me. I owe silver away! Let's go get that petrified wood. There we go. I can actually just go along here and save myself some money. I'll determine what I want to do first. There's Burger Boy.
Howdy!
Oh, hey Ben, sorry, I'm kind of going through a lot of stuff right now. One of the people I looked up to most has been shot, and another one turned out to be pure evil. But enough about me, what's new with you?
See ya!
Yeah, he's kind of been through a lot, honestly. Hello, Justice.
Thank you.
Whew, Silver Core is looking not so great right now. Well, except for you. Those other guys let a lot fly under the radar for far too long. Oh, you're deputy now for sure. If you want to be, heck, you can be sheriff too.
Be seeing you.
Sheriff Builder.
Hello. Thank you.
I'm sorry I let things get so out of hand at that trial. Miguel, he really had us wrapped around his finger. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for helping us get to the bottom of this. It's alright, Trudy. Here you go.
Wow. Thank you.
Just give her random models.
Greetings. Ready to step into the tiger's den, as it were?
Let's do it.
All right, let me just get you up to speed on the game plan. I've been going over their files, and I think the trick is going to be a classic prisoner's dilemma situation. We'll put them apart, interrogate them separately, then cross-check info to poke holes in their stories. Our best bet is to start with Penn. All brawn, no brains. When we go after Miguel, we're going to need more ammunition. Facts, evidence, all that. pen might give us something we can work with. Speaking of which, what are we working with already? There's Mason's confession, those burnt letters, all the pictures we took, and Miguel's self-incrimination during the confrontation. And through it all, let's keep our cards close to our chest. Try not to let them know what we're really after. Keep them guessing and all that. All right, ready?
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting.
Skinny! Surprising to see you here. Then again, you are the do-it-all around here. Ah, and you brought the fry cook. Splendid. So my complaints about the food have been heard.
I'm asking questions for the Civil Corps.
That's right. You're part of the Civil Corps now. I keep on forgetting. I'm sure you have many questions.
No omelets today, I'm afraid. I'll just be here writing down your conversation. I have been chosen for my pencil speed, forged in the fires of taking lots of orders.
Wow, cool. Imagine that being something you can actually pride yourself on. All right then, Skinny and company. I am intrigued. Ask away.
How long have you been a duo spy?
Right, sure, sorry. I hate to be unhelpful, but... Skinny, is this your first time interrogating someone? It's okay, you can tell me.
Well, not the first.
Hey, that's cool. I happen to be a master of interrogation, and since you were always my favorite, I can offer a bit of advice. Normally, the trick to getting someone to talk is through excruciating violence. But since it's me we're talking about, better try to buy me.
I mean, what kind of leverage have you got here, bud?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened to fastest pencil in the West? I thought you were meant to only be a semi-disgusting fly from some sort of wall. And suddenly, here you are, interrupting a lovely conversation between two old pals.
Right. Sorry. I'll go back to being a fly. Buzz. Just out of curiosity, though, what would it take to buy you exactly?
Rooster wings, extra crispy. 10 buckets a day, and don't be stingy with that sea science sauce. You know the one, the red kind with not too many calories, but it's sweet with just a little bit of tang. Utterly perfect for dipping.
Really? You'll betray your comrades for chicken wings?
I would sooner betray any empire than betray my own physique. The window for my daily gains is closing. I need protein now. Not this paltry rabbit food you corpsmen attempt to pass off as cuisine.
Yeah, so we go for it.
Good, but wait a sec. What evidence is there that I have anything to do with Duvos? Maybe I'm just a regular and extra attractive mercenary.
Well, let's show him.
Oh, come on! That could be any ridiculously good-looking, muscular hunk of a man. Who says it's me? Okay, fine, I was there, but it's just a picture. Could mean anything.
What did you say for the Empire?
Yeah, you heard that, huh? Dang, Skinny. You super stealth snuck into our totally secret sanctuary. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so yeah, just don't forget our deal.
How about this? You talk, and I'll go make your stupid chicken wings right after this.
All right, fine. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. But here it is anyway. Miguel totally brainwashed me. Yeah, that's it. He told me, Duvos rules and stuff, and I was in a bind. I have multiple obligations. Do you have any idea how expensive the holidays are when you're shopping for 12 separate lovers who all think they're my one and only? Plus, with Sandrock failing, I had no choice. I needed the money from his schemes. He said if I protect him, he'd give me a portion of his dirty money. Now that I think about it, say, Do you think he could be some kind of high-level Duvos operative? Certainly seems like it. Not trying to do your job for you or anything, though.
He's trying to throw Miguel under the bus, when the fact is, I think Penn is.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's all I know. Say, do I get anything for helping in your investigation? A reduced sentence for pointing out the kingpin and all that, in addition to the previously agreed upon chicken wings.
You.
Hey, we had a deal, didn't we? I scratch your back, you scratch mine? I'm so itchy.
He's not lying?
I think I get the
Cool.
idea.
So, yeah, like I said, basically innocent. So, how do we wrap this up? I have to sign something or something?
Yeah?
First, the chicken.
Right. I can get you the first bucket now. Right here on the dotted line.
Whammy! All right. Looks like we're done here. Do let me know when you're ready for me to rejoin society. Hey, this wasn't all some big scam to get my autograph, right? I kid.
Yeah, he's full of it. He is so completely full of
Guy's
it.
more slippery than I would have given him credit for.
He was lying about basically
Penn is
everything.
Definitely trying to distance himself from any wrongdoing. That's to be expected. Miguel being the brains behind all this checks out to me, but it all seems a little too easy. Very unlikely that he's telling us everything. Let's cross-check some of what we talked about with Penn when we talked to Miguel. I'll have the Civil Corps bring him here.
Greetings. Have you brought me here for a private sermon?
Not exactly. Sleep well?
Indeed, I have. For I can call anywhere under the light my home sweet home. As for the rather cramped compartments, well, suffering is said to make the spirit stronger.
Injured a colleague. Tried to have us all killed. No signs of remorse. Yikes. And I'll be keeping a record of the conversation. Just think of me as a fly on the wall. One uncharacteristically unafraid of spiders.
Yes, I have surmised your purpose very well. Allow me to put the rumors to rest. No, I am not some Duvos agent. I collaborated with them, and that is all. It is no secret that I admire the Duvosian doctrine, their boldness and order. But this is no crime. Attempted murder against Logan? Sure. Conspiracy against Sandrock? Guilty as charged. But a spy? No. My actions were my own.
I had
There
water.
are many ways to skin a cat. Many ways to fell an empire. I chose to do my part in helping Sandrock reach its natural end. To assist in the inevitable takeover. The weaker the alliance, the less blood will be shed on the battlefield. Truly, my intentions were pure. I want to see a united human race.
Oh yes, let's just murder an entire country. Let's murder an entire country just to stop a war.
Even though it drove you to commit treason against the very people you swore to look after?
I am but a humble servant of the light. Once upon a time, the light was almost snuffed out by darkness due to human bickering and division. The effects are still reverberating today. I will never allow that again. Are we done here? Though I'd love to stay, I'm afraid there's no more tale left to tell.
Show him the evidence that we have gathered.
Mason's confession.
Look familiar?
Mason hid this somewhere? No matter. Then I'll wish that he gets the penance he seems to have yearned for.
Mason mentions you and Yen in the letter, but nothing about Penn. Why might that be?
Pan wasn't involved at the time of construction. That should have been Obvious. I hired perhaps the most easily corruptible commerce guild leader ever to exist. This is a secret to no one. Caught in the act. Seems our days were always numbered. Well done, then. Very well executed. You managed to evade my observant eye and the one of that bumbling so-called knight. What of it?
Can you explain what they are?
That's how I communicate with Duvos. Isn't this obvious? An associate would come into town and hand-deliver the communication. But I haven't communicated with them since the plan was set in motion many years ago.
That is not a lie. That can't be right. You sent the telegrams to Duvos about the water tower recently.
No, I didn't. I see. If you're trying to fish for more information, there's no point, since I have nothing to hide.
That is also not a lie. Didn't you say there were some Duvos telegrams intercepted and decoded by the Alliance right before the water tower incident?
I'm impressed. You guys are certainly going to the extreme to try to get me to open up. But like I told you, I have nothing to hide. My plan doesn't even involve the water tower. Plus, they knew they were successful in our plan a long time ago.
We didn't make this up.
So you're saying what? Somebody from Duvos sent telegrams that could blow my entire operation. Just what? Unless...
You really didn't know?
Did Duvos just abandon you?
My Duvos contacts were always upfront with their intentions for the human race. I can't imagine them betraying me or the cause.
Oh no, it looks like the obviously evil Empire was going to abandon you for absolutely no reason.
What about Penn?
He's an agent from Duvos here to aid me.
Did he do it?
Why would he betray our plan? And where would he send telegrams? He doesn't have access to the telegraph in the city hall. It makes no sense. Penn, Yan, and I are the only ones currently involved. I would also add, I don't see myself betraying anyone. I'm saving lives.
And who's Tiger?
I don't know who that is.
Oh boy. This means... Yeah, we have to locate this machine. If Miguel doesn't know, it means that there might be another Duvos plot out there using the water plans as a diversion. But Penn would know, wouldn't he? He was there to intercept Logan at the water tower right after the telegram pointed out that exact location. In retrospect, it was a trap.
I still find it hard to believe. What would Duvos or Penn gain from betraying my operation?
If you're the sacrificial lamb...
I will get to the bottom of this.
That'll be all. I find it quite unbelievable that Miguel really thought he was doing the right thing. As long as he can sleep at night, I guess. All right, let's get Penn back in here. See if he changes his tune based on what we know now. Hey there, partner. Long time no see.
Yes, you've brought me back for some reason.
Had a nice chat with your pal Miguel.
Oh, yeah? What'd he tell you?
Oh, I don't know. How about everything?
What? I thought that guy was like super devout. Duvos for life, blah, blah, blah. The end is nigh and all that.
We know about the telegraph station.
Right, yeah, okay. No idea what you're talking about. I've got nothing more to say. Time to lawyer up.
And that you set up a trap for Logan at the water tower with the telegram message.
La la la! Nope, not hearing this.
Plus, you tossed Miguel and his plan under the bus. To hide a bigger plan.
Whoa, you're still talking. And I still have no idea.
What conspiracy is Duvos hiding out there?
I need my lawyer. And, do I still get the chicken wings?
No chicken for you.
There has never been a greater betrayal in Sandrock history.
All right, that's enough from you. Penn is dangerous. I couldn't tell if he's telling the truth or not, and I'm really good at that. We should assume he knows exactly what we're talking about and that there's a bigger conspiracy afoot. Ugh, I'm not feeling well.
Hey, all. Just thought we'd check in. Just cleared all this evidence. You can take a look through it if you like.
This stuff was in their possession.
Sure, let's have at it. Let's see if we can find any clues to the whereabouts of the secret telegraph machine.
Okay. All sorts of detailed information about each member of town are documented here, and it's a bit unnerving.
So Miguel was hoping to recruit others in town? As in, turn us to the dark side? Yikes. Well, if this is anything to go on, we're all there with X's except... Hey, you got special markings and stuff by your name. Looks like they really wanted to recruit you. I'm jealous. I just got a regular mark. Wait, no, there's a minus next to me and Ryan. They really put me in Ryan tier?
I'd never join
Hey,
them.
not saying you ever would, nor would I, just, it's a nice compliment in a weird way. They wanted you on their side.
I written a manuscript that with essays titled Order, Stability, Union, Tradition, Light, Order, and Future of Mankind by Miguel.
Not an expert,
Slow some
but
road
none
of coal.
this stuff is the actual Church of the Light scripture. So, Miguel is making up his own content? That's bold. He really thinks he's got the chops to make changes to world-renowned scripture? It reads like fanfic. Okay, this is kind of a long shot. What if this stuff of his is actually working? I mean, some of those church folk are, let's say, impressionable. What if he's actually gotten through to some people and, like, brainwashed them?
Let's check on Burgess.
Fine idea. As the most impressionable of churchgoers, Burgess would be a fine litmus test to see whether or not Miguel's little fanfic has done any permanent damage. If I had to say one nice thing about Penn,
500
I
kilogram.
guess it'd be that he's very dedicated to his training. I don't think I could lift this, let alone carry it with me through the day.
Let me try. You're gonna lift the dumbbell, you start to get it off the ground, but it proves quite unwieldy. Exhausted, you return it to
I'll
the table.
just pretend I didn't see that.
Some handwritten letters from Penn's fans seem truly devoted and inspired by him, showing a deep infatuation.
I'm just gonna say it. I've always thought it was weird anyone could ever be into Penn. I mean, sure, he's in good shape. But as soon as he opens his mouth, barf. Wait a sec. I recognize this handwriting.
Similar to the burned letters?
That's right. They're the same. Yes, no doubt in my mind that Penn wrote these letters, which could mean any number of things. But it confirms that Penn was relaying messages to Miguel from the Duvo side even before he was sent here.
All I want for the day of bright sun is you, guitar, tab, singer, Luna. I can't read the music, maybe someone tell me more. Penn seems to like the song a lot. He even made notes on the side.
Ugh, I'm so sick of this song. They play it everywhere for a week before the day of the bright sun in Atara. I love Luna, but the B-sides are really where she shines. Penn doesn't really play music, does he? Is he a fan? Kind of a long shot, but maybe someone who plays music could comment on the significance of this.
Can Ness be earnest?
Slightly uninspired choice for a nickname, but I wouldn't put it past him. Maybe once we've gone through everything here, we could ask him about it. Couldn't hurt.
A simple hand mirror, worn yet polished, as you can see your reflection in crystal clear. Stay humble.
Nothing to see here.
The handle's
Except
coming off.
ourselves.
It's impossible to guess whether it's very
Anyway,
old
if you'd
or
given
just
me
been used
100
tens of
guesses
thousands of
as to what
times.
prized possession Penn would keep on his person at all times, I'd tell you, save your guesses. It's a mirror.
Yeah. Still ink in the pen. It doesn't smell like normal ink somehow.
Nice pen. I think everyone who finishes their residency in Medi gets one. Plus a robe and a hat or something. I wonder, when did Miguel go astray? They certainly don't teach any Duvos doctrine in Medi. Or else the Free Cities would have banned the church a long time ago. Well, we have a few things here we can follow up on. I want to take some time to simulate their whole scheme in my head again, to see if we missed anything. So, can you go around town and talk to Cooper, Ernest, and Burgess? Let me know what you turn up.
Sure. Come, Yakmel. Okay, whatever. I can't. Okay. I should rename my Yakmel. Ernest!
Hello there! Do you need my help for some— Oh, yes, one of my earlier works. Who could have known it'd blow up like it did? Oh, but hey, there are some mistakes here in the lyrics. This line, it's not supposed to be watching falling stars with you and listen to the stars shine. It's supposed to be listen to them shine. I would never use the same word like that back to back. Plus, it ruins the meter. Oh. Every line with the word star in it has a mistake. Weird. Did somebody try to bootleg our song? Well, I can fix it for you so at least your copy is right. Let me just— There! Now all the lyrics are right. Where did you get this anyway? Learning music?
I bought it, yeah. Started learning music.
Well, if the words are wrong, I'd maybe talk to a musician and have them look at the chords. They could be wrong too. Well, this gives me an amusing little anecdote to include in one of my short stories. Thanks for the inspiration. Good luck with the song.
There you go. Let me talk to Burgess real quick. Trying not to fall into the water.
Light, order, and the future of mankind? Oh snap! New scripture just dropped! Miguel wrote it? Ew! Evil villain fanfic! And yet, my eyes cannot turn away! Oh dang! This is bad! I mean, you know me, I'm always looking on the bright side of things, but yeesh! Never try to rewrite a classic. That's the real lesson in this scripture. Plus, the strong must control the weak? Come on, that's super OOC for us. Wow, thinking back, I guess the clues were all there. He was always getting freestyle with his sermons. I always thought it was kinda cool, actually. Going off script? Wow! Imagine actually doing that. Wait a sec. Have I been brainwashed by the evil Duvos version of our scripture?
Has your view on evil changed recently?
I don't know. I mean, if anything, I'd say I dislike evil more than I used to. I mean, well, with all the evil going on these days. Wait a sec. Rah! Fire and brimstone! Repent, heretics! Just kidding! Just kidding. Peace and love. Peace and love. And water. Love that H2O! Matilda always says that everyone sees different things in the scripture. So all you can do is to look deep inside and listen to your own heart to find the real answers. And my heart says, this stuff is not it. Well, you've given me a lot to think about. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I may end up doing 2 days on this episode just because there's a lot going on.
Howdy there. Waving around a piece of paper, I see. Pretty keen, pretty keen. Wait a sec. That's no ordinary piece of paper. Why, that's a musical score. All I want for the day of the bright sun is you. That's a classic. You know, and it really only gets more true with time as you realize it's not the gifts that fall from the sky that matter, but the chance to get wrapped up with loved ones. That's the real gift that just keeps on giving. Well, give it here. There's a gander in the foot. Uh-huh. Ah, shucks. Where'd you get this?
It's a piece of evidence in a massive conspiracy case.
Holy guacamole! Well, you've come to the right place. Heck, anytime there's a mystery in this darn town, first fella on the scene ought to be your boy Coop. Let me just take a look here. My first thought is aliens, but wait a sec. No, here's the real conspiracy. All these here notes are plumb wrong. You done went and left this here chord half diminished. If you're gonna diminish a chord, diminish it all the way. That's the problem with y'all's generation. And this one here, that's a C flat. This is supposed to be a B sharp. This is a D. This is a D. This is also a D. There's almost poetry in how bad this is. Lucky for you, I'm only pulling a 15-hour shift today. So, I got time to help out little homies. Here, let me fix this piece here for you right quick. There. Whew. Dang, that was tougher than I thought. All right, well, there you go then. Get to practicing. Once you got it good, come play with me and Hugo. Just remember, I after E, except after C. That's the other one. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Huh? What are you still there for? We got work to do. Oh, right. Okay, I get it. You want to know why I can read music, but I can't read all them regular words and the whatnot. Answer simple. Only 7 notes you can find on a score. That's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then it's A again. Alphabet's got 26 of them. Man's got to know his limits. After G in the alphabet, well, that's when it gets fuzzy, man. Be seeing you then. Like I said, come jam with us sometime.
Sure, I guess, Cooper. I can do that, I think.
Any result? So no one's read that book of Miguel's. And Burgess said he'd never heard any sermons out of it. That's a relief. I thought about it more and more while you were gone. I mean, what if Miguel really started convincing people to see Duvos in a positive light? That would have unimaginable consequences. And the sheet music? It's full of mistakes? Make no mistake, these errors may not yet be erroneous, but rather omissions of intention. Can I take a look? I see. Aha! I've got it. It's a code, or rather, a key to a cipher. The lyrical mistakes are particularly placed. Left 3, right 5, up 8, down 7. If we use this cipher, we can crack any message intended for Pen or Miguel. And the musical mistakes? I spot 5 of them. 5 numbers in your average radio frequency. Doubt that's a coincidence. That music must be the frequency they're operating on. And this frequency is different from what we intercepted before. That means Duvos knew we were listening before, and the telegrams they sent us must have been phishing operations to get me and Logan into the open. Dang, we did it! We can put our interrogation on hold. We've got everything we need to find the secret telegraph station right here.
We can track them.
Exactly. We can pretend to be Pen. We send encoded messages out on the agreed upon frequency. And if anyone is at the telegraph station, we can triangulate them after they respond. ACI has signal triangulators, but they're huge. There's no way we can ship them here and install them without the enemy knowing exactly what we're doing. I'm going to update the Civil Court and City Hall about this. Could you talk to Chi and ask him if it's possible to make a miniature signal triangulation device? If there is, then we're all set. Good thing we looked into the whole sheet music thing, huh? All right, talk soon. Let's do this.
Yeah. Come with me, Yakmel. I like how I get on the Yakmel. I basically just throw myself full body onto it. I'm here. Ah, yes.
Greetings. Recovering well after the debacle over in Town Square, I hope? Yes, I've heard all about it. I like to keep myself informed on cataclysmic events occurring in our city-state. It is always good to be where the bullets are not. In any case, you handled yourself spectacularly, so I have heard. Truly, a miniaturized triangulation device. And the reason you need to do so is... it's a secret? Fascinating. So there is more to this water-thieving tale after all. Well, if you were sworn to secrecy, don't compromise your integrity by telling me. I will find out on my own anyway. If you haven't guessed by my less than astonished reaction to your request, yes, I can help you. The technology already exists. In fact, my grandpa made something similar to locate underwater relics a long time ago. Allow me to explain.
Go on, I'm curious.
Of course, we could simply run a check on all frequencies being broadcast anywhere nearby, seek out the one in question, then build a highly directional large antenna that would lead us straight to the source. However, this depends on signals being sent out regularly, which I feel I can fairly assume is not the case, being that this is a secret telegraph station. Therefore, we will need 3 highly directional large antennae.
Aha, triangulation, right?
Indeed. Showing understanding of a concept outside of your area of expertise. I'm impressed. Now, for this next part, pay attention. Try not to be obtuse. That was a bit of triangulation humor there for you. You see, an obtuse person would not be able to understand a concept as sophisticated as signal triangulation. You, however, are someone who has never displayed any obtuse characteristics. Therefore, there was no reason for me to offer such a warning. That's the joke. Triangulating the signal will allow us to know where the source is within a roughly 0.2 league radius, and all we will need is one outgoing signal to identify it. Oh, you know the frequency they operate on already? I see. Sometimes I feel like you have all the fun. Well, if you know the frequency, we'll just need to track an outgoing signal sometime after we have built and installed the 3 antennae. Setting up 3 traces outside of the possible area where the station might be, registering the direction that the signal comes from at each of our locations will allow us to draw 3 lines on a map that should all intersect directly on top of our secret telegraph station.
Bravo.
Elementary. Nothing you're unfamiliar with. I just thought it might be worthwhile to regale you with a world-famous Director Chi's thoroughly digestible scientific explanation, in case you need to explain it to someone, obtuse. Very well. That will be 20 beta discs. By your look, you're probably wondering why I'm asking for that even during such precarious times. Well, I'm stuck with this overly bureaucratic mechanic handed down by the higher-ups, so I'm sorry. Thank you. I will send you the diagram for the triangulator as soon as they are finished. Best of luck.
There we go. There you are. Reach on. Okay. Okay, get myself the ability to get a couple more. Let's see. It's all purple. These are all purple. These are not. This needs to be purple. Now, of course, my refiner is not going to be purple. Unless I refine a refiner. Can I refine a refiner? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, I'm over here. Let's go ahead and water my plants. Go ahead and fertilizer. Cool. Alright, that is the last commission for the day. So let's get to it.
Howdy.
Hello, Owen.
Thank you.
That's the power of persuasion. Miguel and that silver tongue of his turned me against an old friend. Fooled all of us. I hope Logan can forgive me. It'll be especially tough considering he's not the kind of guy who can be won over with spaghetti.
So long, partner.
But what if he was? There we go. Hello, Hugo. Let's check you. 25.1. Loyalty increased by 75% while writing. Okay. Raise? Ah. Your turn. I'm not subjecting you to the Greeno treatment. That's just mean. Getting closer. Speaking of. Okay, yeah, I need to upgrade this next. There we go. What do I need for an industrial recycler? Steel bar, coil bearings. While that's going, I'm gonna grab a bunch of these. It's amazing the upgrades that you can do. Like, it used to take me a good dozen, 2 dozen to chop down that monument. For these rocks, it would take me a good 8 hits. Now it's 2 to 3. Okay, there we go. extra one. Now, what do I need to upgrade it? Ah, spinel. For now, I'll just throw it down. I really gotta go sell a bunch of stuff. I think I'll wait for the next day where things are more than like 15%. Then I can just sell a bunch of stuff all at once. The e-commerce guild will buy up a lot. But so will Owen. Alright, well, heading to bed, and that will be it for today's video. It's a bit of a shorter day video, but there was a lot that happened, so, and there's going to be more that happens in the next few days. So, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.